on the Ébrié lagoon that stretches through the centre of Ivory Coast's main city, Abidjan, Ivorian and French forces are preparing to face a growing threat. Since 2020, terror groups linked to Islamic State and al-Qaida have carried out attacks against Ivorian forces. One Ivorian Commando, who declined to give his surname, says the threat is real and they're preparing to face it in every possible way.
In Ivory Coast, we are really focused on terrorism, because in the north part of our country, we are very faced to terrorism. So talking about sea, air and land, that's why we are here.
Security analysts say terrorism is spreading to the north of coastal states like Ivory Coast, Ghana, Benin and Togo. The next phase in the Western Sahel's decade-long conflict. Large parts of Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger are experiencing daily attacks targeting military and civilians alike. Since 2020 began, there have been 17 incidents in the north of Ivory Coast linked to al-Qaeda affiliated groups, according to the Armed Conflict Location and Event Data Project, including gun battles and roadside bombs. Ivory Coast has sent large numbers of troops to the north in response to these. Asked if terror groups have already co-opted local populations in Ivory Coast, the commander of French forces in the country told VOA,
for the moment, we're seeing that the local population does not cooperate with the jihadist groups, because there is a strong answer from the Ivorian armed forces, but it's really it's a real concern for us.
Asked if the terrorist threat spreading from Burkina Faso is preventable, the colonel said,
we think it's preventable. It is we cannot prevent the threat going to the south, but we can succeed in fighting this threat.
The United States last month carried out Flintlock, an exercise to promote cooperation among regional, NATO and US forces in Ivory Coast for the first time. The US ambassador to Ivory Coast said a sustained effort will be needed against terror groups spreading in the north.
I think the nature of this threat makes it very difficult to eliminate it entirely. I think it can be contained at a really low level, and I believe that the key to success is the support of the population.
Analysts say a military response by itself will not be enough.
These are poorly developed areas where there are glaring social problems. Not enough schools, not enough water supply, not enough electricity, not enough jobs for the youth. So the terror groups will exploit these social deficiencies to recruit young people.
Asked if he had a message for terror groups operating in Ivory Coast, Lieutenant William, the Ivorian Commando, said,
I don't have any particular message for them, but I'm just ready for them.
Efforts to boost that readiness are continuing. Henry Wilkins for VOA News, Abidjan, Ivory Coast.